All right, guys. Today we're going to be working on Indiana lesson with area. Okay, with area. This is going to be pages Indiana 107. So IN 107 to 112. Make sure you put your name on it and put a staple in here because we're going to be turning all of this in. So today we're going to, again, the essential question is how does geometry help me solve problems in everyday life? And we're going to be talking about area. Area is the number of square units that cover the surface of a closed figure. And as I said, it's kind of like carpet. Think of carpet. That's what covers a room. That's the area of the room. Okay, perimeter was a fence, and area is the carpet. So we're going to find the area of a checkerboard. This checkerboard right here. Okay, so count the number of square units. So if you count these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 on this side and 8 on this side. All right. So if we counted all those, we would have gotten 64. All right. Well, another way you could have said, well, area equals length times the width. So just 8 times 8, 64. That way it saves you a little bit of time. You don't have to count all those squares. And we've done area before, of course. But it's going to a little bit more here. Because now we have figures like this. It's kind of an odd figure. So we're going to count the number of, we need to find the area of this figure. We're going to count the number of whole squares that are in the figure, the whole ones. So this one right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like there's 9 whole units here, okay? So there's 9 whole, and then we have the halves we got to count. So we have 1 half, we have 2, 3, 4, we have 5 halves. So if we have a half plus a half plus a half plus, that's 4 halves, right? And we have another one right here is a half. If we add these two together, that gives us 1. This gives us 1. And then we have a half. So we basically have 2 and 1 half here. So it says 5 half squares is 2 1/2. So we're going to add the number of whole and half. So we're going to take 9 plus 2 1/2. That's what gives us 11 1/2. So the area of the figure is 11 1/2 square units because we just added those together. Because we didn't have the nice neat 8 times 8 up here because we had this odd shape here that we had to figure out. Turn the page. Now, they kind of did that on this figure right here. The landscape architect designed the pond at the right. Each square represents 1 square meter. Estimate the area of the pond. So he counted, as you can see, all these whole ones as being, so it looks to me like he counted, it says count the whole squares. There are 45 whole squares. Let's see, he got down here to 45. Count the partial. Looks like to me he put partial on the lines here. Okay, he put partial on those lines. And it looks like he said there's 26 by the time we get to the last one here. Partial squares. So if you think partial, he's counting a partial as a half. So he's saying 26, half of that's 13 is where he's getting at. So now we have 45 and 13 we add together. So roughly this is 58 square meters. Not too bad. Helpful hint, the areas of the figures on the previous page are exact. The area here is of course an estimate because like some of these might, this one right here, it's not half, right? But they're still counting it as a partial, so they're still counting as a half. So it's just an estimate. So we're going to estimate the area of each of these figures down below. So each square equals 1 square centimeter. So we're going to count the whole squares. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 8 whole. So that's 8 square centimeters, right? Now we're going to count the partial squares. So we have, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 half squares. So that's 12. So we're going to add the number of whole squares and half squares. So we're going to add, again, these are 12. So remember that's going to be half of that because there's 12 of these partials. So of a whole one, that's actually 6. So we take the whole, which is 8, plus the 6, which gives us 14 as our area of this little figure here. Now this one here is a little different because it has squiggly lines, right? But we're still going to count partials. We're not going to count whole. So we're going to count the whole, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't tell if that one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like this one's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Looks like 19, 20, 21, 22, maybe 23, maybe 24. Yeah, it looks like it said there's 24 whole squares. Now that's 24, so that's where they get the 24 out here. And now partial, we're going to say, well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it looks like about, I'd say 16. I'd say 17 almost, but they're saying that it was 15 partial squares. And half of 15 is 7.5. You add those together, you get 31.5. Again, they're estimates, so they're not going to be exact. So let's estimate these right here. So again, we're going to count the full squares, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 whole. So we're going to say 15. And then partials, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 partials. We're going to have half of that because a partial is not a whole. So we have 8, so I have 4. So it looks to me like this is 19 centimeters squared is the area. This one right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So 16 whole. And then partials, we're going to have, looks to me like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 partials. And if it's a partial, half of that is 7. So we're going to get 23 centimeters squared for our. Again, the hardest part for you guys is seeing these partials and then dividing it by 2 because it's a partial. Looks like a lemon. It looks like a lemon. We're going to count full ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Looks like 15 whole. And then we're going to count partials. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm going to count this 18, 19, 20. Looks like 20, so half of that's 10. And actually, I think this one right here I didn't count as a whole, so we're going to say that's 16 because that's going to count as a whole. So 16 plus 10 is 26 centimeters squared. This one here, we count whole ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Looks like 26 whole plus partials. So let's start right here. We're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 partials, so half of 16 is 8, which gives us 34 centimeters cubed, or squared, sorry, because we're doing area, not volume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So it looks like there's 30 whole pieces. Let's count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 partials. So half of 20 is 10. So we get 40 centimeters squared. I like this one here. This is easy because you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30, 32 whole squares. Partials will only have 1, 2, 3, 4, so half of 4 is 2. So add those together, you get 34 centimeters squared. Down at the bottom, whole ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Partials, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So half of 14 is 7, which gives us 15 centimeters squared. So the whole ones we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like it's only 10 whole. And then partials we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So half of 12 is 6. So it looks like we have 16 centimeters squared. So that's just the counting up of those. It's not too bad. The cake decorator is drawing a heart on a cake. Each square represents 1 square inch. So our answer is going to be in inches squared. So let's count whole ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 whole ones. Partials. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So half of 24 is 12, and that gives us 34 when we add those together. The flower patch shown in Cindy's is on Cindy's backpack. Each square is 1 centimeter square centimeter. So the total: 1, 2, 3, 4, because this is the whole one, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30 whole. And then partials: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we don't count that one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So half of 28 is 14. So it looks to me like we have 44 centimeters squared. All right. It says draw a figure that's about 38. So you would just pick 38 of these cubes here, and you would draw something that is about that. We're not going to take time to do that on this homework, on this thing right now. All right, so on your guys' homework, again, you got to do the same thing. You got to count the whole ones, count the partials, add them up. When you're finished, make sure you have it all stapled when you are done. Make sure you have all the answers filled out, because I will be looking back at it and see if you did that or not. Make sure you put a staple in the top left-hand corner. This page goes on top, and the homework goes on back. If you need any help, I'm always free to help you. Thanks for watching.